Hello ladies and gentlemen, the viewers of Burundi National Television. Welcome to the English News Edition Top Stories. The Office of the First Lady for Development operated Burundi in collaboration with the Ministry of Public Health and the Fight Against ADC officially launched a campaign this Wednesday in Bujumbura to combat the cholera pandemic. On the occasion of the World Stuttering Day, associations for people who stutter in Burundi held a press conference this Wednesday in Bujumbura. The goal was to raise public awareness about this often misunderstood condition and to advocate for better support and care.
The 27th
and the Council of the Burundi, in collaboration with the Ministry of Public Health and the Fight Against ADC, officially launched a campaign this Wednesday in Bujumbura to combat the cholera pandemic. In her speech, the First Lady Angéline Ndayishimiye urged citizens living in affected areas to strictly follow hidden laws. She also called on administrative authorities to ensure the effective implementation of these measures in their respective localities with the aim of permanently eradicating the cholera pandemic. Evariste Nyonguru has details.
The official launch of a cholera awareness campaign was held on the sports field of ETS Kamenge, an initiative led by the Office of the First Lady for Development operated Burundi in French acronym, in collaboration with the Ministry in charge of Public Health. Experts from the Ministry provide the detailed explanations to attendees regarding the causes of the disease, methods of prevention, and recommended practices in case of infection. They emphasize that cholera is primarily caused by poor hygiene, improper use of rations, and the consumption of contaminated food or water. The First Lady Angéline Ndayishimiye reminded the public that development cannot be achieved without good health, stating that health is an invaluable asset. She noted that this is why her office, together with the Ministry of Health, is leading a campaign to raise awareness and emphasize that proper hygiene is the most effective way to prevent disease. She also called upon local authorities to ensure that hygiene standards are upheld in public gathering spaces in order to curb the spread of cholera. It's worth noting that, according to the data from the Ministry of Public Health, between January and October 19 of this year, 2,030 cases of cholera have been reported, with 6 resulting in death.
And the page environment, the plastic waste management initiative in the city of Bujumbura has reached an encouraging milestone. This was reported by Christian Nimubona, Director General in charge of Environment, Water Resources and Sanitation, on this Monday during a sensitization meeting. The session targeted grassroots administrative leaders, importers of non-biodegradable products, and representatives of companies involved in waste collection and recycling in Bujumbura. Joseph Murinda Jambo has more.
Management of plastic waste and the proper use of containers for the collection of such waste were discussed at a meeting between the authorities in the city of Bujumbura, representatives of various departments responsible for sanitation and hygiene, representatives of companies responsible for collecting and processing the waste. The meeting was organized by the Minister of Environment, Christian Nimubona, Director General of Environment, Water, Sanitation and Hygiene spoke about the progress of the collection of the remaining non-biodegradable bottles. He said that the meeting was to remind the authorities to maintain and use the containers properly. We don't want to see plastic floating around the city, floating Lake Tanganyika, because it causes poor hygiene and diseases in the water we drink and the fish we eat, he said. He also mentioned that we need to protect our environment, have a beautiful and a healthy city. In the studies given, they showed that some of the cans are used properly, while there are other people still throwing the waste. Whether they said Mr. Christian urged the citizens to use the containers for what they were intended. The plan is to distribute these containers to collect non-biodegradable materials countryside in the cities of Gitega province and Ngozi.
And as you are informed in headlines, on the occasion of Ready Stuttering Day, associations of people who start in Burundi held a press briefing this Wednesday in Bujumbura. The goal was to raise public awareness about this often misunderstood condition and to advocate for better support and care. Emma Gloria Ishimwe was there.
October 22nd marks the 27th edition of World Stuttering Day, celebrated this year under the theme United in Our Diversity, People Who Stutter Take Action. It was a day dedicated to raising awareness about a condition that affects nearly 70 million people worldwide. During his address, Bakuzuru Celius, president of the association Vaincre le Bégaiement au Burundi, emphasized the importance of such a day to raise awareness and take action in support of people who stutter. According to local associations, Burundian society remains largely uninformed about stuttering. Some parents still turn to traditional methods, while real solutions lie in understanding, encouragement, and appropriate therapy. The association also announced its plan to establish a school specifically designed for children who stutter to help them promote their inclusion. To this day, 71 people supported by these associations receive regular follow-up, and 25 of them now speak without difficulty, a sign of hope for greater inclusion of people who stutter in Burundi.
Citizens are encouraged to work with the insurance brokers because they offer their services free of charge. This collaboration will help people avoid confusion and better understand how to monitor their insurance matters within insurance companies. This was stated by some professionals working in the sector during an interview with the national television. Marius Muhigwe.
Even though insurance penetration rate remains low, the people of Burundi can benefit more from the services offered by insurance brokerage companies operating in the country. These brokers play a significant role, as explained by Lénine Jebarikanoye, the Director General of Action Générale d'Assurance au Grand Lac, in acronyms, an insurance brokerage company. The president of the Association of Insurance Brokers in Burundi is calling on the general public to trust them and actively engage with these brokers. The Director General of Insurance Company Agiko states that these brokers are crucial because they can also educate citizens about the importance of insurance in Burundi. Emmanuel Nyonguru, the Finance and Administration Director within Burundi Insurance Company, BIC acronym, encouraged Burundians to join insurance schemes through brokerage companies to help increasing insurance penetration. These brokers are adapting to digital transformation to improve their services for Burundian citizens, thus contributing to the achievement of Burundi as an emerging country and developed one by 2060.
Always here in Bujumbura, the water shortage continues to affect the city of Bujumbura. Residents say they do not understand how in the same neighborhood some households receive water while their immediate neighbors do not, though they live in the same quarter. Take a listen. On arriving in the city of Bujumbura, residents in various neighborhoods are complaining about the lack of clean water. Some report that it has been months since a single drop of water came out of their taps.
Yeah, we have a problem with the water of this place. I think that is not only this place. We have almost 1 month with no water.
The situation is even more worrying in the areas like Chibitoke and Gasekebuye, where some households are having running water while their immediate neighbors do not.
Sometimes I used to hear there's some place there is water, there's other place there is no water, but we don't know what is happening. Since now we don't know.
Due to this water shortage from Regideso, the humanitarian organization Red Cross stepped in to supply clean water to residents, as seen, for example, in the Chibitoke neighborhood. Thank you, dear viewer, for your attention. Keep watching our program. This is the end of our English News edition. Take care.